what's up everybody? I'm your host BTB and welcome back to another episode of Lynx Lounge. Now I woke up this morning, had a little cup of coffee, excuse me. That's good. And I said to myself, I want to play a side-scrolling adventure. I want to play a run and gun type game, but I want to make sure it's an actual arcade game. Not something made up. I want an arcade run and gun platform game. What do I play? Well, there's only one game that you can play on the Lynx, and that is Toki. That's right, Toki. Let's take a look at Toki right now. So in this game, you play this really buff guy that got his girlfriend stolen by this wizard, but the wizard turns you into a monkey and you gotta rescue her and kill the wizard. I mean, that's classic drama right there, right? Well, what can I say about this game other than it is just really beautiful to look at, and you know what, it's weird. Honestly, it's a weird game, and that's a good thing. It's just sort of bizarre. The characters are bizarre looking, the bad guys are bizarre. The whole concept of it is just a weird game, but it's just so fun. I love playing Toki. A lot of complaints that Toki has is that it's a slower type game. However, I think it's paced perfectly. I really love it because you know what it boils down to? It boils down to great controls. This game really feels like you have absolute control of this little monkey, and you know, what else do you need other than it to shoot fireballs, and it certainly does that. The music on this game is really wonderful. It just sounds so great. I can't say enough good things about the music that you hear on the Lynx because it's true. It sounds awesome. Not only do you have to face a boss at the end of each level, but you also have to face mid-bosses along the way. This is one of those games where you could like really get into it, you get a really solid groove going, you're beating the bosses, you're getting farther and farther, and then all of a sudden you could go from 5 men to 0 men real quick. The hit detection is a little on the chintzy side. I feel like, you know, maybe there's certain times where I should have, you know, passed that fireball if I ducked and I still ended up getting hit, and you know, that's just the way it is. Hey, remember, this is an arcade game, and what was the main goal of arcade games back in the day was to take your quarters. Luckily, I don't need quarters when I'm playing on my Lynx. In fact, I could take this bad boy to go. Graphics look amazing on this game. This is a beautiful looking game to look at. There's so much stuff going on. It scrolls really well. It controls really well. What more can you ask for? I've always loved Toki growing up. It's always been such a weird concept to control this, you know, monkey that shoots fireballs. But this game in particular, I remember very, very well. I have very fond memories of this game because this was one of those road trip games. My grandparents at the time had just bought an RV and they were kind of driving all over the place, and you know, we would go with them and we'd go, you know, to Calico Ghost Town, or we'd go down to San Diego. I'd always pack the Lynx, and this was one of those games that I bought specifically for a road trip, and I remember playing this all the way to Calico Ghost Town, and I couldn't wait to get back in that RV to play the game on the way back. Don't get me wrong, the ghost town was cool and everything, but I mean, come on, it's Toki. I never remember seeing Toki in the arcades, but that's okay because I had it for my Lynx, and that's pretty much all I needed. So how is Toki? Is this a game that you should buy? Absolutely, you should buy this game. If you see it out in the wild, pick it up. If you see it on eBay, try to search it out. Get Toki. Because The Lynx is very lacking on side-scrolling platforming type games. They do a really, really great job at arcade translations. Obviously, we've been going through this huge block of arcade translations here, and we are not even close to being finished. But it's a side-scrolling platforming game, which the Lynx does not really have. So you have to ask yourself, are you itching for a side-scrolling Mario type game? Then your answer is yes, you should go get Toki. Trust me, that's a BTB guarantee that you can take to the bank. Seriously. If you're a fan of Lynx Lounge, check out 7800 Avenue, where we play 2600 games and 7800 games, all in the name of Atari, because we love talking about this great American company that kind of started it all, and we love showing off these really fun two-player games where you get to sit on the couch with a buddy and play some great video games. So check out 7800 Avenue, and if you are interested in reviews on the Jaguar, the Atari Jaguar, some of you don't even know what that is, check out the Jag Bar, where we play Atari Jaguar games. So check that out. Also, if you want a great website to visit, check out atari.io. Great place to check out Atari stuff and any retro video game related stuff you want to look at, go there. Hey, have a great weekend. Enjoy Toki, enjoy your Lynx. Take it to go, that's what it's made for. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Check out Atari.io for the very best in retro life and classic gaming. From Atari to Nintendo, Sega, TurboGrafx, and beyond. Atari.io.